Shana Tova. If it's not too late, I wish you and all your loved ones a very happy and a healthy 5774. No sooner do we conclude our Yom Kippur service, the gates of repentance are closed, do we find ourselves going outside and putting the first nail in the Sukkah beam in order to prepare for the holiday of Sukkot, which is just a few days after Yom Kippur. We have many associations with the holiday of Sukkot, not the least of which is a reminder of the time when most Jews were agrarian, a time when most of us would follow a holiday which was both a pilgrimage to the ancient Temple of Solomon, but also a time of harvest. This particular holiday, Sukkot, was in fact far larger than Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, which was mostly the province of the priests in the Holy Temple of Solomon. It was a time for them to prepare and to clean and purify the temple in anticipation of the harvest festival we call Sukkot. It also reminds us of the wanderings of our people through the desert of Sinai for 40 years on their trek to the Promised Land. Sukkot in many ways is such a beautiful holiday that I find myself feeling a little bit sad when so many of us eclipse this holiday with the Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur 10 days of repentance. It is in some measure a somber holiday, a serious, more sedate celebration, but in some ways it is also an act too, which is so beautiful, sensual, letting us appreciate through breathing and smelling and touching all the wonderful gifts of creation. Sukkot is upon us this week, starting on Wednesday and continuing on our temple celebration at our Sukkot dinner this Friday night. In the Herald this week I have submitted an article talking about a young man who is going to visit the king with some gifts of fruit, 3 golden rare apples. On the way there he decided to go through a route that would take him across a bridge. But to his chagrin, when he came to the bridge, he noticed that there was a weight limit of 130 pounds. And since he was nearly that, and the apples each weighed around a pound, he had no way of crossing the bridge without endangering his life. He thought about it for a while, and then he decided, well, what if I juggle? I juggle the apples in the air, at no time will I weigh more than 130 pounds, and I can traverse the bridge. This story, of course, is about balance, about giving proper weight to concerns of life, and getting from one end of the world to the other. The great rabbi, the sage Nachman of Bratslav, said the entire world is only a narrow bridge, and all we need to do is to let go of our fear and our worry. So my Sukkot wish to everyone in our congregation, to you, your families, your loved one, is that you appreciate the many gifts of nature, that you appreciate our place in the world and our place as stewards of the environment and of God's creation. Once more, Chag Sameach, a beautiful autumn to one and all. Shalom.